Welcome to the Reapers.
Hello and welcome back to the Reapers. Operation Harrison in the Desert. In fact, that's shit. Has anyone got a better name for it? Like in the next 2 seconds.
Desert Storm.
What was that? Catherine Pass.
Catherine
Operation
Pass.
Harrison in Desert.
Kasserine.
Desert Storm it is. Desert Storm. Damn dyslexia. Operation Desert Storm. Right, where do we start? In fact, before we do the briefing, let's do the news. So, since I've had my cancer, I've been desperate to do something for charity, and it's time to get it done, because giving is good. So, what we've decided to do, it's actually Joker's idea, but I'm stealing it. We're going to start making some merchandise. Yay! Like cups, fucking, I don't know, what do you have? T-shirts?
Oh my god, I didn't know we were finally selling out!
Quiet, please, Riddle. Quiet, please, Riddle. Hats, all the bollocks that everyone does, basically. Except the difference is, all money that's going to be made by it is going to go to our chosen charity. Now, I don't know what that charity is going to be. We'll have to have a talk amongst ourselves. I'm obviously going to angle for cancer one way or another, but we'll discuss that. And we figure this is a good way to get to charity, and it means you guys can, the viewers, you guys that make everything run at the end of the day, can participate in this, and as well as giving money, you can get something out of it. You can get a fancy hat or something like that, okay? So that's what we're going to do. And just to reiterate that, because I know the echo chambers of have a way of twisting everything I say, it is completely for charity. I do not take anything. Not that I fucking earn anything anyway, but anyway, if I did, that's it. So that's that. Now, what we need is designs. Cap can't design shit because I'm no good at designs. Some of you boys might be able to design stuff, Grim Reapers, I'm not sure. In fact, I require you to just do the designs, Grim Reapers. But as well as that, the viewers, I need designs from you. Cool ones, smart ones, funny ones, whatever. I don't care. A couple of examples I've seen of ones that I like were the meme DCS is an empty shell and an empty chicken egg and DCS in it. That was quite good, right? That was the last time I got myself in trouble.
Not with 23 of us here. No.
Roger. And that one I liked. I also liked, I forgot who did it, but it was a picture, a side view of me on my mobility scooter. And I was running down children or something like that. And just things like that, stupid things. We'll get them made, and then we'll sell them off, and then we'll give all the money to charity. And it'll be pretty batshit crazy, I reckon. So, to do that, viewers and Grim Reapers, make your cool design. I don't know anything. I haven't thought about like what the design has to be and stuff like that, and colours, because I don't have a clue yet. But start doing some initial designs. Send them to Alison. That is, go into the Discord, join the Discord group. Private message Ali, A-L-I. She is dealing with all this crap. I'm not going to deal with it. And then, well, just being truthful, you know how Cap rolls. And she's going to start putting stuff together and stuff like that. And it's for charity. It's good. It's good. We don't have to be greedy pricks. We can be good. And yeah, so that's that. Get thinking, guys. Second, there was a second thing, but that took so long I've forgotten what the second thing is. So go suck an egg, I guess. So on with the briefing. Now today, this mission is not made by Cap, it's or Shifty or anyone. It's made by Harrison. First things first, Harrison hasn't made many maps for us, so there's a good chance that the triggers and stuff won't work. The reason is, when you're designing multiplayer missions, nothing works, basically, unless you're like, you know the tricks of the game like I do. So it's possible the stuff won't work. If that happens, we'll just carry on, push through, find a way of challenging ourselves as we go. Other than that, I don't know anything, so I'm going to hand over to Harrison. I assume he's here.
Yes, yeah, I'm here.
Off you go.
Alright, so the situation in the area is that a state to the north, over the Gulf itself, has been supplying weapons and arms to rebels in the region. Those rebels have rebelled and taken over Al Makaton International and several other airfields. So our job is to help friendly forces push back into the city and retake the airfield. To do that, there are several things that we need to be aware of. There are MiGs over at another airfield, as you can see, that will need to be taken out before they can scramble. There is also an SA-6 site on the runway. The thing we do have to be careful of as well is that the state to the north will be sending fighters down. They could be Su-27s and 25s to assist. So it's best to take out the SA-6 pretty quickly, I reckon. But apart from that, everything's up to you guys.
Roger, so I see we've got a carrier on the left. Is that where the Hornets are coming from?
Yep.
And we've got a base down here at Al Ain. That must be our main otherwise aircraft base. I see we've got a FARP there. Has that FARP got SAM launchers or a SAMnet of some kind?
Negative. It's just got stingers there for defence.
Okay, so that's better than nothing. So make a mental image of that, chaps, that there is stingers there if we need to use that like we do. The SA-6 is at the end of the runway, I see there. That's fine. We're killing 12 enemy MiG-21s and an SA-6 site. Is that right?
Correct, yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Be aware of any aircraft in the air coming down from the north.
Roger. I'm going to read, obviously the cap as well. I'm going to read the rules here. Support ground offensive. Destroy fighters on the runway at that place before they scramble. So that he's doing. Capture that base. Al, can't pronounce it. That one there. Destroy the SA-6 site. Protect the Chinooks once the SA-6 is down. So there will be Chinooks when the SA-6 is down. Bear that in mind. Repel double L question mark?
Dyslexia.
Also cap dyslexia. Repel any enemy counterattack. Okay, so that's that. As usual, the usual lives as well. Maximum 90 minutes after we've loaded into the game, and then I'll call it. And 1 life if you die, tough shit. Unless it's a disconnection or formation collision. Let's go and have a look at the groups and see what we've got before we start doing our planning. Trash and Tail in the Vigans, so they're going to be doing ground attack. Our cap today is in the form of Greencall leading X-Trooper and Whistler. Oh, two new boys in there. Going to prove themselves. Bullets. Weird. Oh, I can't deal with these names. Okay, that's Hammer, Buick, Sabre is Aloe and Sly and Mirage. Don't know what they're doing yet. Dagger is Tebro, Riddle and Seethor, ground attack. These guys are Cypher leading, Cap, Static Dove in the jump jets. Ooh, helicopters. Harrison and his Huey, Obi and the Gazelle. M probably. These guys, Atomic leading Mad Eyes, Graham, Irish Graham he means, Gumbo also in jump jets. Okay guys, so presumably we want Cap up first, right? Would you agree with that?
Correct.
Cap, all I'm going to say to you is do good, work together, stick in positions where you don't confuse yourself with your shitty Hornet IFF. So stick together to begin with, I would imagine, rather than one guy being 20 miles out ahead and then you all end up shooting him and ray gunning him and spending your time doing that. So you guys work together. I'm going to leave you to organise that yourself, Grinkle. So get that right, because we need a good Cap. And don't, for God's sake, be dragged over that SA-6, because the first thing those MiGs are going to do is try and drag you over the SA-6. And that's the kind of thing I would do, get dragged over an SA-6, so don't do it.
Quick question from the Cap boys. Did we get that tank?
Yes, it'll be circling over the farm.
Sweet. So we can stay on station.
Okay, it's not going to get shot down with the SA-6, is it?
It shouldn't do, hopefully.
Fingers crossed. Roger, so that's ground attack. What is... Oh, I see, the Mirages are also Cap. So bear in mind, Hornets, you're going to have 2 other players in the area, 2 Mirages. So keep a good eye on the map where they are, so you don't get into all that confusing bollocks with IFF. Also, note that the map will be set to Fog of War. So if you've locked a target up, you can go to map and check what that target is, because I know your IFF system is a bit buggy. Do that. So that's fine. Regards ground attack, does anyone want to kick off what the hell we're doing? We're just going to charge in there? Who's going to take the SA-6 out? Who can do that for a start?
The one Harrier flight could easily take out the SA-6. I'd also suggest maybe we do an alpha strike on the runway where those 21s are, so that they can't get airborne.
That's a good idea. So we can have... That sounds like a static job, bombing that runway. Would you agree?
Vegans might be good for that.
Yeah, but the Vegans are faster.
Oh, even better idea. Right, so the first thing that's going to happen... But we can't send the Vegans in there. The SA-6 will shoot it down straight away. We've got to take
negative.
the SA-6
They're on the edge of these net.
Is it really?
If they come in from the southeast on a direct southwest heading, they will be notched to it. So
I've got confused. Right, so we're bombing the runway that's outside of the zone at the top right.
Right. Well, we're bombing that to get the MiGs, and at the same time, hopefully the Harriers should have taken down the SAM site.
Right, so let me try Super Cap again. So Vegans are going to go and bomb that runway, and they can come in from the suitable angle so they don't get shot by the SA-6. Fine. Then shall we have Executioner Should we be attacking that SA6 and targets of opportunity at that SA6 base? Are we happy with that?
That sounds like a good plan.
Note the front line may have IR missiles, so let's go in at an angle where we don't hit that front line. Should we go left? Should we go west first and then come up kind of northeast to avoid that front line?
Yeah, that'll do.
Okay.
Do we have waypoints on these locations?
Vigans are the only ones with waypoints set up.
So no. So Cypher, you get that sorted once we're in game, and you'll be leading us. So you sort that out. So that's that, which leaves Black Knight. What's Black Knight want to do? Do they want to go and finish off those MiGs at the base where the Vigans are bombing the runway?
Can do.
Okay,
Can do.
that's your job. You got nothing. Yes.
Do we know, because there's two airfields there, there's Abu Jara International and then there's Al Ain. Who's spawning where? Or is it their choice?
Everyone's spawning at Al Ain, if you're talking about us friendlies.
Roger, so it just says there's 50 mile ferry, 50 mile ferry.
Yeah, that is a blue airfield if you need to be on.
Okay, cool.
Is the FARP usable for Harry's?
It should be. Yeah.
Cool. Okay, guys.
What is the A10s going to do?
Let me just finish, guys. I haven't quite finished yet. So Black Knight is going to be heading north around that SE6 site, just in case it isn't taken out for some reason, killing those MiGs, which leaves Gunfighter. Now, bear in mind they're slow, so these guys are going to take a long time to get anywhere. Do you guys want to be... I'd be tempted to set Gunfighter as free-for-all, i.e. they can destroy anything they want, including the front line. In fact, they're the best guys for taking out the front line with Mavericks, aren't they? Would you agree?
Agreed.
Yeah, frontline. Yeah,
so you just blast in there, guys, but I wouldn't get too close until the SA6 is down, because we don't want people shot by SAMs.
I mean, technically, we could probably go higher than the SA6, depending on what we bring.
I'm going to leave you guys to sort it out, but that's your mission, is to kill the front line. So leave the air bases unless one of our flights fails and we have to call you in. So that's that. So is everyone happy that they've got an objective here? Apart from Obi and Harrison, what are you guys doing?
I'll be waiting as backup in case the Chinooks get shot down.
What's Obi doing? Front line killing?
That was my plan because it's the nearest thing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all you can really do, isn't it? Right.
Time.
So everyone's got a mission. So that it's the leader of each group to determine how you're going to get to the place and do the planning with your guys in your private groups. I don't want to hear about it all now in detail. It's a proper operation, so disciplined comms. Only thing we're going to have on guard is if you're in danger, or if something everyone has to know, like MiGs have spawned, watch out for the MiGs, or our Harriers are getting shot down by the MiGs. I don't want anything else because we don't need to know anything else. Or if we've killed the SA6, we can say that on guard. But everything else, let's keep guard silent. I may do a few broadcasts on guard just to help the mission, and Harrison also has permission because it's his mission. So that's communication. IFF we talked about. Timings, we just want those, the cap guys up first, keeping the air clear. If MiGs do spawn, and they will at some point I'm sure, then I'm presuming we want to get our ground attackers down low, out the way. Would you agree with that? As in down south?
Roger.
Yep.
A question.
Harrison? Yep. Oh, go ahead, you first.
Do we have a frequency for the AWACS? Assuming there is an AWACS.
There is an AWACS, I'm unsure of the frequency of it. I can...
Do we have anybody acting as GCI?
That'd be nice, but I doubt it. Stick in your groups as well. If we don't stick in our groups, this is a massive clusterfuck waiting to happen. So I want to see, Executioner, whatever they're called, all together in nice little packets so they can be organised. Okay, that's beautiful. Right, I'm going to go load up DCS and get the mission just polished off quickly, and then we'll be off. This is a big group. We haven't had a big group like this for a long time.
Captain, 25 attacking the ground troops.
Takeoff side by side on runway.
No scramble. Okay, Hornets, you have permission to scramble and engage the hostiles. Good luck. All other flights, you have permission to take off and join the battle. Good luck. Cypher, do not take off until I tell you that I'm in cockpit, otherwise it'll be a horrible mess.
Copy. One in flight engaging target.
shitload of nails, guys. We've got F-18s, we've got 29s, we've got SA-6.
A firm, we're gonna head to 270.
Roger. Have any of our guys got aim 9s, just out of interest? Because I've got nothing.
Roger, aim 9.
Okay.
Those got aim 9.
Okay, if we get in the shit, me and Clive will run you to help us to shoot. Nails? AE, oh, it's a boat. AE is a boat.
Mud on the 6, mud on the 6.
Kappa's faded, Nails 29. I don't know, I doubt they're dead.
Level.
Cap chicken in.
Copy, Cap.
I'm back in the game. What's the score?
Heading north now to engage the SA6.
Roger, I'll take off, catch you guys up.
All units, be advised we have hostiles over the combat zone. Shout buddy if you get locked by an 18. Watch your RWRs. It's fucking messy out there on our radars right now. Crinkle is Fox 3 momentarily. Fox 3. Request rearming. Shit, there's over guards, but either way, guys, you guys have got fucking things fucking everywhere over there. Black Knight, good effect on MiG-2 runs. Request rearming. Copy. Okay, executioners drop low to engage target. I'm being knocked out by the 6. Yeah, just dive, we're out of outfits range at the offensive. Hey, what are you doing? Up the ground and you'll be fine. Got launch, got launch. Buddy. Spike 18. Tail is getting locked up. Be careful 18, time to begin combat, identify if Spike is to get him. Let's Magnum out, Tenico.
Cap Airborne coming to you.
Setting in for second Magnum.
This is the 810 flight. We got an SU-25 in the AO of the farm that needs taken out.
Second Magnum out. Going to anybody confirm that 6 is dead. I do not want your missile going in. Turning into move Mavericks to finish it off.
18, buddy Spike.
18, buddy. Crap, I've got a system error. I'm showing a map on my IRMV. It's a known Harrier bug.
Did you see the SA6 is down?
From the east. Black Speed has crashed, so just a couple of us left. Advise, Harrison, advise, Apaches, friend or foe?
Apaches, shouldn't be any foe.
It's not Apache, MI-28s, buddy, they're enemy. Well, I didn't get that close, it looked like a fucking Apache, but if it's enemy, I'm gonna kill it. You're right, I've seen multiple short-range sound launches. Okay, all flights like SA6 is definitely out of action. I'm all out of heaters, but if you...
Have you guys got any ground targets at the airbase?
I'm searching now on my teapot, not going to enjoy yet though. I could go take the runway out.
Hey, fam.
Alright, 18's up, picking up anything else. Hostile over the AO Mirages, can you take over active patrol while we find this tanker and refuel?
I'm good. Okay, you little monkey. You wanna have some fun? You wanna have some fun? And soup cap.
A10 buddies, 18 buddy spike.
Caps. Splash down 3. Scratch. Fucking the thing! We're ahead of ground target. Shack.
Kills us on the teapot.
Look for the smoke at the end of the runway. There's a bunch of tanks there I'm taking out. Come and help with them.
Copy, rolling in with 4 times Maverick.
Caps rolling in as well.
Okay, Black Knight 4 is coming to join everyone else, and Black Knight, the other guy is RTB.
Oh, is anybody in position to gauge those T-90s coming from the north? Then flight is heading that way.
Cap, Rifle 4 and Winchester RTB.
Cap, if you Mayday, currently on approach for active runway.
Did you try to reach me there, Cypher? What was up?
Yeah, if you can, try for the 50 escorting some CH-47s.
Roger.
Black Knight 4 is heading towards ground targets to the north.
I don't see any ground targets to the north.
Cap RTB fault.
A10's here. Do we know where about those incoming enemies in the north are? Airline traffic tail is on short silence for active runway. Cypher LIFO.
Hey, are we landing on the back at the airbase or the carrier? Tail, that's not the active, that's the wrong direction.
Copy that. Trying to just kill my speed here.
Ground targets are firing at me at the moment.
All units be advised, tanker, somebody made a boo-boo and tanker is not tanking. The tanker is not tanking. If you're in the air and you need fuel, you'll need to RTB. Oh, yeah, touchdown!
Cap VTOL landing at the fault.
Cap, if you manage it, don't go for full fuel, just pick up some Mavericks and go ahead to those T-90s.
Over.
Cypher's RTBing to home pad due to damage to flaps. Can somebody give me an active for the Alliance airfield, please?
01.
01, AFA.
Well, these ground targets are still moving from the north.
Yeah, does someone know where?
In the north. If you're looking for me on F10, I'm right over them. Who's me? Gumbo.
Love it.
Hey, from Grandpa. Copy, Grandpa. I've just dropped a pin on your location. Okay, roger. Going for another pass, someone's right over them.
Cap down at far.
Request refueling. Request rearming. Copy. Almac or whatever is traffic, 2 times Hornet initials. Heading straight from base to final. Rearming complete.
Cap taking off far.
Roger that, Hornets, have you 2 on the final. Runway is occupied for now, but will be cleared shortly. Static on final with a damaged aircraft. Clear. A-firm, Hornets will run a pattern. Hornets declaring initial. Static runway will be clear momentarily. Madam, if you could extract yourself from the runway. Shifty doing a flyby for Al-Minhad. Runway looks out of action. Good job. Yeah, catch it right now and you should be able to do it.
Roger.
Thanks. Hornet flight 2 ship turning base to final now. That runway will be clear. You're clear to turn finals 2 times Hornet. Yeah. Tanks were damaged but not destroyed. 8 times coming in with regards to bombs on those tanks. Nicely done, Cap.
Cap heading out to... Oh, I'm escorting the Chinooks and I'm heading out to find tanks to go.
We're still turning final. Can lay down the runway. Static vacate in the runway via Delta.
Our group, do we know where any of those tanks are? Got any vectors for tanks? Hostile.
Copy, Cap. We're still on finals, airline international. Approximately bearing 323 for 17 with a marker
323.
Right hand sign I.
Cap Joy, hostile vehicles. Tally.
Be advised you have a Hornet in front of you. 100 feet up. Hornet run long. Will do. That'll be good. Staying right at runway. It'll be good, Hornet.
Cap, Shack times 3. Shit, what the fuck was that?
Suicide single Mirage, requested takeoff 0. Hornet 1 vacating taxiway Delta.
Capture shot by missile in major danger, heading back.
Runway will be clear in 19. Orange, you are free to take active. We're clear, but combat approaching from the north for entering left-hand circuit. You've lost your engines, you have to eject.
Negative, I'm bringing it down.
Try and get the belly.
Punching up! See you in hell.
Come up, Greg.
Goodbye, baby.
Crash, 3 o'clock. We're 1 o'clock now. Collective, no more should go ahead to select the line of number 01.
Kill those tanks, Tail, do it now. Taking in distress, dump your ordnance or you're stalled! Good, safe airframe, nice. We've got a Vigan that's down there, some hostile tanks, we need some rescue shit out there, guys.
A-10s are Winchester on the northern attack, and there are still some tanks left. If there's anyone out here with their gun ordnance, bring it out. I have 5 vehicles on the road to my north. Sorry, to my northwest. 5 vehicles. Roger, that seems that we've got one slow moving Harrier inbound on runway 01 at this time. Black Knight 4 is currently repairing.
Static, holding short 01 at Bravo.
Roger that, static, holding short.
Alpha Maka do hard, do the whatever it's called, traffic 2 times 4 is requesting takeoff, runway 01, immediate departure, holding short.
Runway occupied the time, which should be towards the parking lot of bridge. How quickly can you run it in the air? Once the tower is away from the static elements, you can make a quick departure and then they do it.
Roger. Static entry 01.
That one is entering 01.
For rolling departure.
Where's that rolling departure?
Whoa, fucking awful.
Static, we'll shooting it down a little further down the runway and then we'll review it behind.
Dark Vegan, watch my fucking tutorials. God's sake. Have us control.
Gunfire for runway is clear.
Gunfighter 1 has engine issues, is RTP.
Roger that. Picture approved now.
2 fresh air-to-air Hornets ready on tasking.
Flight 92, rifle times 2. No, Mark 82.
It looks like we've captured Almac turn. Should be available for rearm and repair.
Confident for you when we're located. Mirage, you are clear to land runway 01. Confirmed, turning final runway 0.
All units, we have enemy AAA out.
Black Knight 4 is rearmed and taxi into the active.
Be advised, you've got to one and heading back to the boat now.
That's good one. Is there any traffic? Got traffic control at that airport or which landing? Airport 1 control, but we're starting about the end session. Okay. Okay, Black Knight 4 is a Bravo. Roger that, Black Knight 4. Very much Black Knight 3, you have clear to take active. Clear to the active, Black Knight. Cross takeoff 01. Carry out the rolling takeoff.
Executioner 1, SDAF, permission to take off 01, Rochford. Taxi point C.
Wherever that executioner hold short.
The officials Al in, runway 01.
Al
A, fighter 1, declaring emergency inbound, 19 miles.
So joining the downwind to 01. Executioner, you may take active.
Executioner, take active. Roger. Execution lead depart. Shifty in the brake 01. and wind 01. Are we expecting any cap, or should I RTB and get some air to ground? Suggest air to ground. Okay. Coming for straightening approach, declare emergency, 7 miles. Copy that, February, got you on 10, runway should be clear about 10 minutes. Fair.
Mad Eyes, you have 2 tanks 1 mile north of you. Can you go cover them and then that's mission done, please?
Cap, do you want Hornets to land on deck?
I want you to get to the starting airbase and orbit, please. Everyone starting airbase and orbit.
We're clear to approach the run on that. Any firm Cap, Hornets inbound airbase. Can anyone give me a vector template, please? Toss on your corner.
Mad Eyes, you're being shot at by tanks. I really advise you hurry up and take off. Stop boxing about.
Runway vacated.
Dickhead.
Good reference approximate 244886 0551472. I put them halfway between our Mach 2 and our family.
Yeah, Roger. They're non-players now, so they're not moving.
Give me Irish. Lane traffic, typical clear from back. Traffic Black 94 entering left hand circuit, 1500 feet, 300 knots.
Good kill, Graham. All units, all hostiles are now destroyed or relevant. Please return to AL-8 airbase, get in left-hand orbit, and I'll call you in.
Two-time Mirage, turning final, AL-8 01. Allied International Tower requesting a flight.
Approved. Mirages, remember you've got a guy following you, so make sure you don't go too slow. Keep way over 150.
Alright, 121 entering final now.
I hope you're going to pay for that new glass.
We'll deduct it from our tax debt.
Welcome back, Mirages. Good work.
994 downwind for 01, full stop. Copy that, runway will be clear. Over that, bear down as much as you can, you've got 1,000 power ahead. Whistler turning final. Roger that, Whistler, runway active clear.
Harrier.
Give him a nice.
Requesting ice up.
Give him a nice buzz.
Flat 94 is flying 401.
Give him a nice buzz,
Take
Sprinkle.
right side. I'm down 150 knots, dirty.
You'll catch him
Just
up.
do a quick orbit.
You'll catch him up. You're all good.
That's really your clip to fire on the door. 2,000
Copy, turning fine.
Cypher turning final, I'll receive.
Whistler gear down on final. Critical gear down, through green, 01 final, full stop by left hand side.
Buzz him tail.
I slipped in the bird as I come in by, counts as a buzz, right?
Good man.
Whistler inbound, staying right.
Roger, this runway is occupied, but there's enough room for you to slow down. Take the left. Government taking right and vacating runway at Charlie.
Static on initials. Critical roads are vacated runway, Delta.
Roger, static.
Is anybody using lot ATC for this?
I wish I knew how.
This is a crowded circuit.
Cypher threshold 01. Roger that, Cypher, you've got all the time in the world.
Whistler running long, staying right of active.
Do you want us to park all together?
Yeah.
Roger.
Come with the rest of us. Whistler clear, taxi depart. Alarm traffic, vegan flight is now inbound, short final.
Roger that, vegan flight, you have clear active.
Safe running left hand side.
I want formation vegan landing, don't fuck it up.
Rendezvous at the Mirages.
Yeah, on my way.
Static reporting engine problems and oil pressure loss.
Conventional landing, please, static.
Roger, turning very long files.
So therefore you're clear to land, check 7 the Hamilton.
Yeah, I see you.
Green vegan, careful. It's okay.
Gunfighter,
2x810, turning base.
Roger that, you're clear for flying on runway 01. Gunfighter 2x810.
Copy ATC. You're static, you got bullet holes in your engine.
Welcome back, Mirage.
Alarm traffic, begin flight, taxiing off runway. Starting, you've got 2 times A10 off your nose, you have priority.
Static priority, roger.
You can transfer over to the left side, and then it will be easier to correct this whole thing. Static will passing on your left A10s, and then you'll clear him. This is the A10s you want us to go around? Negative, you should be able to slot in on the back after static. Affirm.
Next to me.
Yeah, where should a vegan stick then, so we don't just ruin the wonderful combination? Static and long on touchdown.
To park next to me and then park next to him.
Graham turning down and behind Trooper. Okay, let's just hold our positions here. FATs, I will leave one slot open for Trooper landing. Nicely done. F-18, Trooper, you are clear landing runway 01.
HSC, is that last man?
Roger, appears to be last man.
Woo!
Just one more. Negative, got Graham.
Hurry up, Graham!
Graham, you clear to land runway 01. Straight in approach.
Don't break my favorite plane now.
So who parked the Harrier upside down?
Spot in between. Oh, that's a Mirage. Ooh. You might need to budge up. Spot in between the Vegans and the Hornets is reserved currently for the last Hornet down. Static vacating runway 015 Delta.
Appears to have been some sort of A10 collision explosion. Sending fire trucks.
Somebody give Cap strength.
Give me goddamn. Find out who that is.
I do have a box of strength available if you need it. I want his name. I want his number.
If that's Riddle, he's going to get his ass kicked.
I have a hammer. So you can't pound out stupid. Fucking ground pounders, can't take him anywhere. Got an upside down Harrier in front of me.
It's Cap, I had to do it so that I could get it whisked into comms. Last man down, last man down. Perfect landings all round, well done. Everyone get to the apron. Chop chop. How did Tebro take out an F-18 and a hog? Why? Why is this happening? Why has the A-10 got no wings? Why is it holding it upside down?
I mean, it's a pretty good attrition rate for a repeat mission.
Come on, Graham. Well, any time, sweetheart.
Fucking Irish, they're always late.
How dare you? If the British made the wheels of this thing any better, I could corner faster.
All units, exquisite mission. On 3 to celebrate, you're going to go full power. Set trims to max celerity and eject. Wait for it, wait for it. 1, 2, 3. Welcome back. So, everyone, I had some technical problems. I got kicked out of the mission halfway, and then I had all sorts of radio problems, so I missed a lot of what went on. But what I did see was very good flying all round. I didn't see people doing any stupid things like we usually do, so that was really nice. Now, let's actually get down to the brass bollocks of what went on. So, who's the first group?
Yeah, vegans. First we do the attack run. It went excellent. We did ruin the runway, plus we attacked some MiG-21s in the process. Then we had the second attack run. It went also excellent. We just killed some tanks and so on. But yeah, then our squadron or flight lead Trash got shot down by some tanks. So yeah, his engine died, but he made a successful landing and is currently waiting Caesar.
Yeah, Roger, I saw that. Very good. Next group, don't know who you are, but talk now.
Alright, our group, we were sat on the deck, we all took off, there was no fucking, my instructions were followed to the letter. I said 1, 2, 3, 4, and we all went 1, 2, 3, 4, it was beautiful, great job. Small issue with the enemies, Harrison, I'm not entirely sure what you did with them, but they were not particularly responsive to threats, so we engaged them. If you check the replay at some point, Cap, you'll see me slot into formation behind a pair of Su-27s and just gun them down. So this is how I managed to get 5 fucking kills. But on the whole, I'd like to point out that there was no F-18 friendly fire. All buddy spikes were responded to by immediate drop of locks. So while the enemies may not have been the most tricky things we have ever destroyed, it was good in the fact that there were no fuck-ups. We played safe. Everyone was dancing around in and out of the carriers, SAMnet, etc., etc.
Oh, so there were no Su-27s firing then. That's sad.
They didn't seem to attack us back. So what we did was we charged in. A wave of Fox 3s were out. We then reversed, went straight back out to sea to just make sure anything following us was going to get caught up in the SAMnet. We turned back, re-engaged, and everything was still just kind of orbiting the airfield.
I thought that was too good to be true. I thought, how the hell did Gringles kill all 8 flankers and not lose a single man? It's uncanny, but okay. Never mind.
To be fair, he got 5. I got 2.
But
wow, the confidence in Cap's voice there.
As I said, there was none of the, especially since we had 2 new guys on the team. I said jump, they just fucking jumped. There was no friendly fires. There was nothing like that. Which was actually...
good job anyway. So that's all fun. Next group, talk.
Mirages, we took off, had some comms problems, got split up. We then went to power the SA-6, waiting for it to be taken out, and just kind of running in and out, getting shot at. No one got shot down, which is nice. We then killed all the bandits in the area. Was very tempted to shoot down some F-18s, decided not to. We then decided to escort the Huey and the Chinooks. And then, there was no more air targets, so we just kind of orbited, waiting for something to do. And then we came in, landed in formation, and all happy days.
Roger. There were some Mirages doing ground attack as well, which is quite nice. But okay, very good. Next group, go.
All right, 810s. We took off. We flew to the AO. Beautiful flying from the whole team. Riddle unfortunately got shot down quite early.
Riddle!
After that, me and Cedor had 24 kills in between us.
Nice.
We flew back, both survived, did a perfect formation landing, and then we blew up by lag or some shit when we got off the runway. So that's fun.
Lols. Roger. Okay, next. Was it us?
Yep. Yeah.
Go.
So took off, turned west until we were south of the target, turned up north, ran in, Magnums out, and took care of the S6. Ran in with Mavericks to finish them off. Static made it through. Not quite sure what happened to Dove.
Is he rage quit?
Yeah, I went and bombed the runway, returned to base, rearmed, got Mavericks, went back out, destroyed tank.
Roger. Okay, good job from us. Next group.
I think that's the helos. I took off from a Huey, landed at the airfield, dropped off some troops and RTB'd.
Roger. Next group.
That's Black Knight. We took off and we headed towards the other airport that I can't remember the name of, with the Vigans. We dropped a load of cluster bombs on the parked MiG-21s, but they seemed to be indestructible.
Oh no, I know exactly what he did. He used the wrong type of unit. Roger.
And then we did a couple of gun runs and bomb runs on them to try and destroy them. I managed to either crash into the parked MiG-21s or fly into my own ricochets and knock myself out, and then went on to ATC AWACS duty, but everything had been shot down by then.
If you look at the screenshot I posted, you can see the wings and everything are taken off the MiG.
So I think we did kill him.
Members media.
Members media.
Yeah. And then I went off to have a go at those tanks coming from the north. I was able to shoot them, but not destroy them, but I damaged them because I only had cluster bombs and guns at the time. But the others, we RTB'd, but then ran out of time to come.
Alright, we can consider those MiG-21s destroyed then. Fine, okay, well, because the SG-27s didn't really work, I guess we'll consider it a training mission more than an active mission, but we still done good, and also pretty happy with it. Any final thoughts before we sign off?
Well, an enjoyable little mission, really.
Yeah, enjoyed that. It was very good.
Just a little tweaking, but it was otherwise fun.
Yeah, some of the triggers didn't work. And
Right, well done everyone.
I hope they work, yeah.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Well done everyone, and next flight is Tebro campaign on Wednesday.
Ooh.
So
excellent.
Should be
Strong mode, that.
it'll be this but hard mode basically because it's Tebro.
Oh, that's okay.
All right, I'll see you later, guys.
Well,
Later.
have a good